A local pool company, now unlicensed after multiple customers reported spending tens of thousands of dollars for work that was never completed, is facing new allegations from others who have done work for the company. Chorus Nylander looks into their complaints in tonight's News 4 Tucson investigation.
For more than 3 months, we have looked into customer complaints against Imperial Pools and Design and its owner, Patrick Crone. For more than a month, I've been talking to former employees and subcontractors, some who are also having issues getting paid. We have heard from customer after customer of Imperial Pools and Design and its owner, Patrick Crone.
We gave him money to do a job. He didn't do it, and in my book, that's theft.
He is just a person that does not care about his customers.
Now the News 4 Tucson investigators are hearing from former employees and subcontractors who worked on some of those customers' jobs.
Can't pay his bills, does not follow through on his contracts.
This subcontractor, who doesn't want to be identified, tells the News 4 Tucson investigators he is owed more than $3,500 for a job he did for Crone.
It is a lot of work trying to chase him down, trying to get phone numbers that they won't answer, leave hundreds of voicemails to the point where it's like you're ready to give up, but you can't with that kind of money.
He's not alone. We spent more than a month tracking down over a dozen other former employees and subcontractors. A couple had no bad things to say. The others all had similar stories of paychecks bouncing and a few being owed thousands of dollars. They didn't want to go on camera in fear of retribution from Crone or others in the local pool industry.
Tucson's a big town, but it's very small. When things like this happen, it probably gets around town within 24 to 36 hours.
In the middle of our investigation, we received an email from Patrick's wife, Alyssa Crone, who is the chief financial officer for Imperial Pools, reading, "We hear you're now trying to contact former employees. Please know that everyone who has ever worked for us signed confidentiality agreements that are still intact after employment, and by trying to get yet another story to hurt us, you will be asking them to break that contract and open the door for us to sue them for 1.5 times the salary we paid them." The Arizona Industrial Commission says Imperial Pools has 1 open wage complaint and 4 recently closed complaints.
He never paid his rent on time. There was not one time where we did receive the rent check in a timely manner.
Ann Diaz is owner of Arizona First Realty Management, Crone's former landlord for his old company showroom before they had to evict him in July. Diaz says they're still owed $11,000 and the property was left a mess. Imperial Pools took out a now mostly forgiven $131,000 COVID PPP loan back in May, while Diaz was having issues getting paid.
I don't understand how you could get an influx of $131,000 and I still have to ask if it's okay to cash a $4,000 check.
They are considering legal action, but she says she never expects to be paid what she is owed, a sentiment echoing these many customers still left waiting for answers. Some of Imperial Pools customers have started to file lawsuits. We found at least 2 recently filed. Crone has not responded to my request for comment since October 19th after losing his GC license. Investigating for you, Chorus Nylander, News 4 Tucson.